Donald Trump is no stranger to legal battles. Throughout his time in business and politics, he has faced numerous lawsuits and investigations. Now, even after leaving the White House, Trump is facing a new wave of legal challenges. One case in particular stands out for its potential impact on environmental policy. 15 states and the District of Columbia have joined forces to sue the former president. This multi-state lawsuit centers around changes made during the Trump administration. These changes affected the Endangered Species Act, a landmark environmental law. The lawsuit argues that these changes significantly weaken protections for endangered species. This legal challenge adds to the growing list of legal troubles facing the former president. The Endangered Species Act, or ESA, is a crucial piece of legislation. It was enacted in 1973 to protect species threatened with extinction. The ESA has been instrumental in helping to recover numerous species, including the bald eagle and the gray wolf. However, the Trump administration implemented changes that critics argue undermine the act's effectiveness. These changes made it easier for economic factors to be considered when deciding whether to list a species as endangered or threatened. Conservationists worried that this would prioritize business interests over the needs of vulnerable species. The multi-state lawsuit argues that these changes violate the intent of the Endangered Species Act. They claim it undermines the law's core purpose of protecting biodiversity. The Trump administration's changes to the Endangered Species Act sparked immediate controversy. Environmental groups argued that the changes would have devastating consequences for vulnerable species. They warned that it could lead to extinctions and harm ecosystems. On the other side, industry groups and some lawmakers applauded the changes. They argued that the act had become too burdensome and hindered economic growth. The multi-state lawsuit represents a significant legal challenge to these changes. If successful, it could force a reversal of the Trump-era policies. This would be a major victory for environmental groups and could have far-reaching implications for the future of conservation efforts in the United States. It would reaffirm the importance of the Endangered Species Act and the need to prioritize the protection of biodiversity. The outcome of this lawsuit, along with other legal battles, will likely have a significant impact on Donald Trump's future. If found liable in this case, it could damage his reputation further and lead to additional legal consequences. However, even if he avoids legal repercussions, the lawsuit highlights the lasting impact of his policies on the environment. The case also underscores the deep divisions in the United States over environmental policy. The Endangered Species Act has long been a target of criticism from those who believe it hinders economic development. This lawsuit is a reminder that the fight over environmental protection is far from over. It is likely to continue to be a major point of contention in American politics for years to come.